4966 old tree. Front of the house looks okay. I think appears to be gutter guards, at least in here and in there, and it looks I don't know. I think we need, this has got that foam stuff in it. I don't know if we should keep it in there or not. We need to check the gutter guards on this one, just so they look like they're kind of in not in their correct position. We got a welcome sign we can throw away. Some dying hostas. And so I don't know if we want to weed. Get all the weeds out of that. Throw a bunch more mulch in there. Same here. This whole thing is weeds. It's missing paving. They're missing blocks. Those are must be a new kind of landscape packing tape to keep the blocks together. But you get the weeds out, fix the blocks, and I don't know, add more mulch maybe. Side of the house looks okay. We need to, there's some blocks here we can get rid of. Over here, I don't know if these are the same as what's on the front. I don't know. If they are, they come back on the front around that mulch bed. This gate needs fixed. Clean the bushes out of the fence. On here, there's not a lot of them, but let's get a couple of them. I think we should cut that stupid monstrous thing down back there. Check the AC unit. It's pretty old. I think pull that satellite dish off the roof. Roof's got a little bit of some waviness in it. Yeah, it's right where those two roof lines come together. It wasn't done very well. It's a big kind of a dip and then a hump. This is right on the front of the house where the garage roof line is lower than this one. This thing's got a big dip in it there too. Get rid of these things. This wood. Why there's a patch of dead dried soil. I bet there was something there. Planter or something. Clean that up. Put some grass seed there. I think we get rid of these blocks. Get rid of those things. Somebody might want those. Those are bases for umbrellas for your yard. The wood around this door is rotten. I think we take it off and replace it with PVC brick mold, and then we'll never touch it again. What? Please water your dogs. Okay, thanks. Yeah, so I think we just take, I mean, we can put the screen door back on. But take it off, fix it, put it back on. This screen needs to be replaced. Make sure the light fixture, exterior light fixtures have good bulbs in them. This, the fascia wrap, it's got a couple different colors of paint on it. Maybe that doesn't matter. There is a yeah, some sort of gutter thing in here. I don't know if it's any good. It's on this one too. We can do it's that sponge stuff. I think that you stick inside, and it's supposed to stop things from going in. But we need to make sure gutters are working correctly. Yeah, there's definitely some vines or something, berries growing on this fence. We can clean that all off, get rid of it. And I'm guessing a lot of that right there is from the neighbor. Maybe we leave it. There's blocks over there and some right here we can use to fix the front thing. There must be underground cable here, maybe. There's two underground cable lines right here coming up. Oh, I think that one's the one that's in the garage, that window. So it doesn't matter. Then it's not been replaced. That has a whole bunch of wasp nests in it. There's like 4 of them in there, all 4 corners. So, siding, it's kind of been painted once, looks like. It's very chalky. I don't know if we power wash this house. Probably a good idea. Power wash it, a couple $100. Make it look nice. Check the siding like for corners like that, soffits, make sure everything's buttoned up. There was one soffit corner I saw in the front that was having some issues. Right there. I bet there's a wasp nest living underneath that corner. All right, the front door, I think like everything else, if we're painting, we might as well put a fresh coat of paint on that. We could probably leave the alarm system. Looks like it works. I guess I don't really care. The floor's got a lot of paint on it all over the place. Hopefully it's cleanable. I think rid of the curtains. We probably could just leave the curtain rods here. They're not in bad shape. They got a little bit of paint on them, but if we leave these curtain rods, there's another one over there. I can put up curtains and then we don't have to worry about, actually, these aren't even in bad shape. Why don't we just keep them, keep the curtains, pull them off while we're painting and put them back up. We got screws and things to pull out of the wall. Paint this thing. This needs a bulb changed in it and cleaned up. This is like, What is this board? Oh, jeez, that's trim. That needs to be nailed in, painted, and then this Velcro removed. I think, and everything looks okay in here. Probably get rid of the disposer, maybe. If we don't have problems later, maybe we can just leave it. It's pretty brand new, so. Cabinets look okay. They've got ripped contact paper in them, but maybe nobody cares. The counter is shredded right here, so I don't know if that matters or not to the powers that be, but the drawers all work, the cabinets all closed. So they left us some measuring cups and some lemon squeezers. We need a stove and fridge. This light kind of sucks. There's not much light coming out of it. I wonder if we, I think we swap it out to a better light fixture. So I think that's about all in here. Upstairs, the carpet looks, it's decent. There's a couple of spots and places. You can see them there a little bit. But in general, it's pretty clean. It's probably usable. I mean, there's some spots there, but it's probably leavable. The bathroom is functional. We need to hang the mirror. I mean, this isn't nothing going on down there. Just clean it up. The toilet works. That toilet does not flush very well. That's probably gonna suck to live here with that. The tile on the tub. I mean, it's functional for now. I think that this is gonna fail up here at some point. There's caulk in these joints and things are cracked. So the more that gets water in it, the more things are gonna be a problem. Grab bars are solid, might as well just leave them. There's chips in the porcelain. But clean it up. Seems like it's fine. Get rid of this thing. Hang the mirror. Looks like we probably should paint. There's lots of nails and hooks in the walls. That needs cleaned up pretty good. New light bulbs. I think a good coat of paint would be good. Get rid of all the dark black and gray trim. New door hardware. The light fixtures are kind of junk. They got paint on and stuff. These closet doors are in the garage. The windows. I probably should change the blinds to a cordless blind. Windows seem to be functional and lockable. Sorry. Moving that phone around a lot. Paint on junk. Change the plates, cut switches, outlets, plates. This, I'm sure at some point was 2 bedrooms. I would imagine so. Probably was a door there. when they put that stupid beam thickened thing in. But I don't know if it matters. In those closet doors, there was a stack of doors outside, so again, just new blinds, remove hardware from the walls, paint, plugs, switches, cover plates, door hardware, a couple light fixtures. Garage could use a paint job. It's got a lot of writing all over the walls. I think we got to take down all these Christmas lights. The wiring needs cleaned up in here. It's kind of those are cable lines coming from the satellite dish on the roof, I imagine. Oh, actually, they stop right there. They can probably just be pulled out. So they come from the basement. So we'll cut those out and get rid of them. We got a wire just dangling. Probably comes from, it comes from there and goes down to a switch and then back up. So light above the garage, that needs to be cleaned up. These metal studs can be taken off the ceiling. Those are the doors for the closets. Brackets taken off the walls. All this stuff gone. Pegboards. Janky shelf. These hanging doohickeys can go away. This junk up here, get rid of. I think all this junk, just get rid of. All these pieces of wood. And we need to fix around this window. Drywall's all deteriorated down here. It's because it's an aluminum window. And there's a lot of bug mess here. Hopefully it's not. Yeah, it doesn't look like the wood's bad. It's just the drywall. So we need to get this fixed. I would say we put, get some 1x, go around that window, and then a little bit of trim around that paint all. And then the moisture won't ruin it again. The back screen door back there has a busted handle. We can probably take that and use it. And this door can just go away. It doesn't need to have a screen door to the garage. Something to break and us to repair. Down in the lower level, the carpet's in worse shape down here. I think we can, this is loose. That's not too bad, but it's a little loose on the, maybe it's just bending. But it could use a fresh coat of paint. Yeah, it's actually really loose, I'm sorry. I don't know if it's, I don't know if it's broken below the carpet, but it's something we need to fix. There's a stage here for Dave to practice his rock band. This needs to be dealt with better. Looks like they just wallpapered over something instead of cutting it. I don't know if we can find a different find something that will. It does not want to cover it. Whatever, that thing doesn't work. But we need to cover that permanently. fan looks like it's okay. Just leave it. Crawl space. Hey, there's the water meter.
Water meter.
If anybody's looking for a water meter. Oh, crawl space. There's a couple of things in there we can throw away. But this is sump pump here. We need to make sure the sump pump is, like right now, it's not even standing upright. It needs to be a whole bunch of wires around it. We need to clean it up and make sure that pump is installed properly and working correctly. Lovely Pushmatic panel.
Oh, yeah.
Just make sure it works. Not going to change it, but we have a dryer vent. We have washing machine. These valves need to be attached to the wall. I don't know why it must bend, so I guess it'll come back up. Make sure the water heater works. Furnace, check it out. It seems like there's some wires we can eliminate here. Some cable wires that are just hanging around. Floor needs cleaned up in here. Maybe a fresh coat of floor paint. I think it's probably a good place for a set of blinds. Just take this thing down and put blinds in there. Nobody wants to look into their storage unit. Well, we might actually be able to use, my guess is some of this paint is correct. That looks like some of the wall color. So we need to investigate if we can use some of this paint and just use that as the gray paint for the walls.